I am Reese Bell, a student recruitment advisor. I'll be giving you the introduction to Aston Online's Bachelor of Law LLB Honors. Hopefully, this will go nice and smoothly. My main recommendation would be that we do Q&A at the end. But if you have any questions in the meantime, you can put them into webinar chat as they come up, and then we'll try and get to them at the end of the webinar. So studying with Aston Online, so about the Law LLB, I'll just read this off to you, just go through it bit by bit. If you have any questions, like I said, put them in the chat. I'll make sure I get to them at the end of the webinar, and we'll see what we can do then. All right, so it's designed to equip you with solicitor qualifying examination preparation and a diverse set of career opportunities. It focuses on for legal fundamentals, a lot of business law. Aston is quite well known for its business school, and future of law to support your success in any legal career. Aston Law students can join the Law Society as student members as well, so that is something to keep in mind. This is applicable to on-campus or online students. About Aston University itself, it empowers a global community of learners to succeed in work and life through a flexible, student-centric learning experience. We're triple gold for teaching excellence, and we're top 25 university in the UK, according to the Guardian University Guide, the most recent one in 2025. We also were University of the Year for student success in the Daily Mail's University Guide. So why Aston Online? Aston University Online offers various advantages, making it an appealing choice for prospective students globally. We offer round-the-clock support with our online program. You'll have expert tutors and one-to-one feedback for your work and your assessments. You'll also have a dedicated student success team. They'll be there to answer any questions you have about any non-academic parts of the program. You'll also have access to the digital library, resources, and material available 24/7, whether that be during the week, during the weekdays, during the weekends, during night, morning, whenever works best for you. You'll also have a full access to Adobe Creative Cloud. Earn as you learn is one of the main drawing points for this as well. I'd say around 90% of our students are full-time professionals who do this program in conjunction with a full-time career or part-time work. So you can spread the course also over monthly installments, and there's no need to take time out from your employment. There's also funding opportunities. If you're based in the UK, student finance is an option for a lot of you, but we always recommend you speak directly with student finance to find out exactly what you might be entitled to. You can also take control of your schedule, so you can access the course materials anytime, anywhere. There's no restrictions on that. You can use your phone to access a lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of it. We do recommend using a laptop, of course. You can also study at your own pace. You can really set up your schedule during the program. There will be assessment deadlines and such, of course, but we usually recommend around 15 to 20 hours per week as like an average to keep track of everything. The program itself is also 100% online and fully asynchronous, so there is no, you have to be online at X or Y time. There's no mandatory live webinars. It's all stuff you can do in your own time. So just some key information about what skills you'll learn and sort of how they can be implemented in everyday roles. Basic key information, Aston University was ranked top 20 in the UK for student satisfaction, where total tuition fees for the entire program is £20,805. If you're self-funding, those can be paid in monthly installments, and the duration of the program is 48 months, so 4 years. Some of the key skills you'll learn of the program are legal foundations and a bit with a business focus. You'll also see practical legal skills, innovation in technology and law, commercial awareness, and legal project management. So let's look at just sort of how the application works in, like a wide overview. So our standard entry requirements for the Law LLB Honours Programme are a BBB at UK A-level exams or a BTEC equivalent. For international equivalents as well, we'd recommend contacting the admissions team directly so we can help you with that and get you on the right track. However, we also look at experience. So for example, if you may not have standard A-level qualifications or BTEC qualifications, we will take into consideration your actual work experience and any legal experience you have with a program or in your career. Um, this says master's program, it should say bachelor's. My apologies about that. We also consider degree level professional qualifications. So for the actual application process, your success is our priority. We aim to make the application process quick, simple, and supported. So once you've completed your online application form, if you haven't done already, a member of the admissions team, such as myself, will be in touch to discuss your career goals and the course details. Once you've submitted the required documents as instructed, we'll then take a look at them. This includes your most up-to-date CV, personal statement, references, and academic records. These exact requirements can change depending on your background and the type of application we look to do with you. Once that is done, you should await a decision from your admissions team, who will be in touch to support you throughout the process. Once you have your offer letter, you'll accept it by either paying your deposit payment or by providing proof of funding. So that could be student finance or a employer sponsorship. After that, you get ready to start for your chosen intake. So just some quick tips for doing your application. Again, if you want something more in depth, reach out to either myself or one of the other admissions advisors. We're always more than happy to help you regarding this. But mainly for your CV, customize it for the program. So if you're applying for a law LLB, really sort of emphasize any career background you have that could be related to law, highlight your achievements in coursework, and emphasize relevant skills and experience. For your personal statement, start with a compelling introduction. So why you want to do the program and who you are. Showcase your accomplishments and career goals, and connect aspirations with the program's strength. So really try to tie who you are as a person, what you've done, and where you want to go into the program itself. For your academic records, gather any transcripts and certificates from past institutions, provide translations if needed. So if you have any international documentation that's not in English, please provide them in an English format so we can accurately, review them. Also include reference for any verification. Um, for English language requirements, we accept IELTS, TOEFL. There's quite a bit on the Aston University website. We would also, if you're not 100% sure if you meet the requirements, I'd also recommend, again, reaching out to someone on the admissions team, as we're more than happy to help and potentially find some, alternative pathways here. But yeah, definitely just reach out to us as well. So with the program structure, we do a lot to nurture your independent and collaborative working skills. We'll promote lifelong learning and prepare students with the ethical insights necessary for today's legal and business landscape. The program itself is worth 360 credits. It's run over 4 years and is split into 3 stages in those 4 years. So stage 1, stage 2, stage F. Each credit each credit of study is equivalent to 10 learning hours. So for example, 30 credits reflects 300 hours of learning. You have the stages here and the breakdown of the modules here. So as you can see, each stage is broken up into 4 modules. So for career prospects for law LLB graduates, you'll have a few choices here. This is just sort of a bit of a taster. We have seen people with Aston Law LLB go into negotiation case handlers, trainee solicitors, trainee tax consultants, litigation consultants, immigration paralegals, and corporate client account support. So there's quite a few options, and this is just a bit of a taster. There's, of course, a lot more stuff you can actually do with this program. Now, is it right for you? This is, of course, a very personal question, but one we're always happy to talk about you with. But some of the main things to look with really is, are you passionate about justice and making a difference? Do you enjoy analyzing complex problems and finding solutions? And are you looking for a diverse and respected career option? You want to achieve an LLB qualification, but fit this in with your current commitments. So if you're working professionally right now, maybe looking for a change in career, or can't afford to take time out from your current career, then this might also be the right program for you because of its flexibility. During the program, you'll get a lot of continuous support. Here's my colleague Gwyn. Is a student success team leader. They'll be there to help you with any non-academic questions while on the program. Your tutor will help you with any academic questions. The student success team will also help you with your onboarding, accessing the student hub, as well as just giving you general advice on sort of career prospects and also just um, timings and how to organize your schedule. So to stay engaged and stay informed, Aston Online is a dynamic global learning environment. By regularly logging in, you'll stay on top of all your courses, receive the latest updates from your tutors, and remain connected with your fellow students. Your digital gateway. Once you log in, you'll land on the Aston Online institution page. Here, you'll find all the tools and resources you need for your studies. In terms of communicating on the online platform, you'll have a few options. You've got a message space where you can easily communicate with your peers, tutors, and the student success team. You can customize this space by highlighting your favorite modules, changing the display format, and archiving completed courses. We try to make navigation as simple as possible. You've got this nice navigation bar on the side here of your Aston Online page. This will allow you access to your study modules, plan your schedule with your calendar, and stay connected with your peers and tutors. It'll also help you keep track of your assignments and stay update on any module announcements. It's also a learning experience tailored to you. So each of your online modules offers a mix of reading, watching, listening, and interactive activities. Engage with the content that is challenging and rewarding. Your tutors will be actively involved, offering guidance and support throughout your journey. So your future starts here. Aston Online is more than just a platform, it's a launch pad for your ambition. With flexible study schedules, a vibrant community, and access to world-class education, you're equipped with the tools you need for an impactful career. You can see just some 4 points over here. Access your study modules, tools, and resources when you need to. Know what is happening in your modules and at Aston University. Plan your study time, activities, and assessment with your calendar. From what I've heard, the calendar is a really nifty feature. You should be able to integrate that with I believe, your iCalendar if you use Apple, and your Gmail calendar if you use Google. But you can also connect with your fellow students and online tutors and your support team. So now that we're at the Q&A section, I can help you with any questions you may have. Just put them in the chat box and I'll see what I can do to assist you. Also, if you want to book a call with us, you can use that QR code. I'll leave that up on the screen so you can just reach out to us when you're ready. You can also contact us directly through this email here or by applying online at this page. All right. Oh, Rena, I can see it's freezing. Is it still freezing up? All right, so we're getting some questions here. All right, good. I'm glad that has resolved itself. Let's see. All right, I'll start with first question here, Mariam. So how does course compare with Open University? What are the differences? So I'm not too terribly clued up on the Open University course, to be 100% honest. From my understanding, the Open University tends to have you a bit more siloed and less cohort-based. So our program is cohort-based. What that means essentially is that you'll be working with students throughout the duration of your program. You'll be going through it together from start to finish, and it'll be the same people throughout the duration of that program. It's also quite set in its time. From my understanding, Open University tends to be a bit more flexible and can take a bit longer as well. Ours is set 4 years, so it keeps you on track to finish at a certain time, which a lot of students find very beneficial. All right, for LLB, can we go on to barrister's course? For barrister's course, so I believe we do align ourselves with that. I don't think there's anything stopping you from it. What I can do for you though is I can find the exact details regarding this. Bear with me 1 moment. I'll make a quick note and I'll follow up with you after. I know you can do the SQE, I believe, solicitors afterwards. barristers, I believe you can as well. We try to make sure that our program meets those module requirements, if I'm not mistaken. No problem at all, Rena. I'll make sure I follow that up with you. Hopefully get you an answer before the end of today as well. Okay? All right. Any other questions? I can help, Adam. I realize we went through that a bit quickly, but so we've got a bit more time. I'll say another 10 minutes. I'll kick around here. If anyone has anything that they want to ask, I'm more than happy to help. How would we take assessments online? Good question. So, from my understanding, having talked to the learning design team and people on the program, 95% of the program is assessment based. So, there's not really exams with our online learning, just because we don't want you to have to travel for this program. We want to make sure you can do it from anywhere, anytime. So, it's all coursework, group work, projects, stuff like that. Not really any exams involved, at least at the current time. And it will all be submitted through the online learning platform essentially. So for example, module one, we have I know there's an assessment due in week 6 and week 12, and I think that's a pattern. So each module is 12 weeks of learning and study, and then you get a 4-week break. Um, During week 6 and week 12 of each module, you'll usually have an assessment. I don't know if that's 100% for every single module, but that tends to be the pattern. Vincent would like a barrister question as well. Yep, certainly. Marina, where do you rank with other online university degrees? That's a very good question. So, from my understanding, in terms of online universities, well, universities that offer online, we tend to rank quite highly. We're top 25 in the UK, according to the Guardian. That's just a general university ranking. I'm not sure if there's a specific online ranking for the law LLB right now, but we like to think our, general ranking from, about our uh, many accreditations come through to our online programs as well, of course. All right, let's see. Yep, Vince, I'll get you with that. And in terms of referencing and books, are they available in PDF or we have to buy these? So all the material that is required for the online program for the Law LLB is provided through the program. They'll all be supplied through the online learning platform. You'll never be required to buy any extra material. Now, if you want extra material, extra things to read, to reference, to use in your coursework, you'll have access to the university's online library, which has a lot of the material that the actual physical library has. Having said that, if you wanted something that we didn't have, you would have to buy it, but that would be completely down to you. All the material you need is provided through the course. What if you want physical books? So I believe you can request them from the university. I'm not sure if you're based in near Birmingham. You can use the if you're based near Birmingham, you can use the on-campus library. If you're further afield, it might be a bit more difficult. I'm not sure if they'd be able to send you anything, but all the actual material, like I said, will be available online. Yeah, so Rena, anything. So as an online student, if you're based in the UK, you can request a student ID and you can use all of the facilities on campus that a on-campus student could use. There'll be nothing stopping you from using the library, using the student union, using the law society, all that good stuff. Yeah, sorry, going back, Mariam, just to your previous question, I just noticed that. Sorry, I did miss it. So that is a general ranking, top 25. I'm not quite sure what our online specific ranking is. I believe it would be similar. But yeah. Are there any virtual classes with tutors and students? So there won't be any virtual classes for this program. It's all asynchronous. You can do it anywhere, anytime. You have to be online at X or Y time. There may be held ad hoc sort of um, webinars that are designed to give you assessment skills, but there'll be nothing specific for this program, just because we don't want to make people have to take time off work or take time out of their, commitments. This program is designed to be done when you can, essentially. It's designed to fit in around your schedule and be incredibly flexible. A percentage pass rate for each year. Could I confirm, do you mean for like what the required percentage is to pass for program or pass each year? What year did for each module? So for each module, I believe or overall, yeah. All right, hang on. Let me do this one at a time. I'll start with Venus. I'll go back there. So is there a certain percentage pass for rate for each year or each module or overall? So I believe it's just for standard undergraduate requirements. 40%, I believe, is a pass rate that you need. Of course, we encourage you to aim a lot higher. But it should be fairly standard. First is 70%, to 160%, two to 50%, and then third is 40%, I believe. I'd have to double check that, but it'll be just be for general sort of undergraduate pass requirements. What year did you start distant learning for this LLB? So we started back last year in September. That was the first intake. May now is going to be our third intake. We had one in January, and then next September, this coming September, is going to be for fourth intake for each module. Yeah, yeah. All right, let me just have a quick scroll through to see if I've missed anything. Mm, mm, mm. I don't believe so. I've got about another 5 minutes in that time if you have any more questions, but otherwise I'll make sure I find out regarding the barrister question, although I do believe it is yes, but I'll make sure I confirm that for, I believe, Rena and Vincent, and also who else would like to know that? Mm-mm. Yeah, Rena and Vincent, and I'll also just send that around generally to everyone. Okay? Mm-mm-mm. All right. Any other questions? I'll give it another 2 minutes. If nothing else has come up, I'll just close it there. But otherwise, we'll probably also be in contact with everyone just to check in, see how everyone's doing, see if you want to start an application or if you had any more questions. Mm-mm-mm. League tables, rankings. Ooh, let me see. Vincent's just posted this. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Is this specifically for online? I believe this is for law. Mm-mm-mm. Distanced. I do believe you're right, Vincent. I'm just having a look there. All right, cracking. Thank you, Vincent. Good. I'll make sure I pass that around as well. Oh, Vincent. Oh, we've been talking, haven't we? Sorry, I didn't recognize you there. How are you? It's been a minute. I was like, Vincent, where do I recognize that name from? I was like, oh yeah, no, I know you. No problem, Rena. It's been lovely chatting with you. You too, Mariam. All right, I'll call it there, but it's been lovely chatting with everyone. Have a great day though, and we'll speak soon, okay? Bye now.